Willie D Live.
What's up, family? What was supposed to be a night of fun, music, and celebration quickly spiraled into panic and heartbreak. A social media promoted birthday party took a terrifying turn early Sunday morning, leaving a trail of chaos, injuries, and unanswered questions in Bath Township, Ohio. According to officials, the shooting broke out around 12:15 a.m. at a massive rental home in Bathship, Ohio. Teenagers had packed the property for what was billed online as the party of the weekend, but moments later, gunfire sent guests running for cover. When first responders arrived, they found multiple victims and a chaotic scene as paramedics worked desperately to save lives. Most attendees were reportedly under 18, and police say the home was rented through Airbnb, a direct violation of local zoning laws which prohibits short-term leasing in the area. Police haven't released any details about any suspects or what sparked the shooting, but they did confirm they did not have anyone in their custody. No arrest, huh? Y'all think they're gonna catch him? Give me a thumbs up if you think they'll catch him. Thumbs down if you say, nah, man, they're gone. They're already out of here. I'll give you a few moments to think about it. Okay, time's up. They're absolutely gonna catch him. Remember, fam, brazen criminals always gets caught. Always. They can't have you out here shooting people with witnesses all around and just shooting innocent people. They don't want any competition. That's what they do. You can't have any competition. See, if you start doing that, then now you think you're on that level. Next thing you know, you're going to be trying to shoot them. So no, man, they can't have that. They don't want no competition. They're going to catch them. They're absolutely going to catch them. I would say that they will be in custody by the beginning of the week. Probably no later than Tuesday. In fact, this is a small community, but it's also a well-to-do community. They don't even allow Airbnb rentals in their area. I was about to say R&B rentals, but they don't allow that. They don't allow that in their area. In a statement to the media, Airbnb expressed heartbreak over the violence. Besides cooperating with police, they also suspended the property listing and banned the renter's account. The company highlighted its ongoing global ban on parties, which it claims has led to a 50% drop in unauthorized gatherings since 2020. We are heartbroken by the senseless act of gun violence, Airbnb said. Our thoughts are with the injured victims and those affected. This isn't the first time Bath Township has seen violence tied to an Airbnb property. Back in 2017, another shooting at a rental home left one person wounded. The median income of Bath Township is $75,000. Compared to Houston, that's over double. That's a grim reminder that violence can happen anywhere. It's also a reminder that if you are going to allow your teenage child to have a party, don't put it on the internet. And also, you should be there to make sure that you keep things under control. Most of these kids are not capable of policing themselves. They can't do it. They absolutely can't do it. They don't even know what to watch for. I said most. Some of these kids are really sharp. But most kids, including myself, I wouldn't have been that sharp. You know, hell, you want a party, you coming in, you know, you cool, you look good, come on in. You cool, you got your body, you with me, cool. You know, you you're just trying to have some fun. You're a youngster, you know, especially when it's a youngster party, you try to get as many people at the party because you know a lot of people come to the party and then you get the bragging rights. You go back to school, man, it was lit, boy. It was people everywhere, you know, like bad idea. If you're going to allow your teenage child to have a party, you should absolutely be there. There needs to be some adult presence. Remember the times, fam, when that's all it really took is one adult. One adult could handle a house full of kids, because when that person said something, you knew it was golden. If they told you these are the rules, you follow the rules or you get out. Now, if you don't follow the rules, these fools just pull out a gun and start shooting. Sometimes even when adults are there, when they're present, these fools will start shooting. I don't know if it's adults were present at that party, but I do know that a lot of these parties take place and you can't find an adult anywhere in sight. And if you do find an adult, the adult really is on the kid level. If you're gonna allow those kids to have parties, you better keep the announcements off the internet. Stop putting stuff on the internet, man. Stop posting your parties on the internet before you have the party. After you have the party, hey man, post away. But you should not be posting the location of your party on the internet. If you're talking about a private party, if you're talking about a house party, you should not be having that party open to anybody, because if it's open to anybody, that means anybody. Sometimes people just see a crowd. They just see people going into a house. It looks like a party, and they'll just walk in not knowing anybody in the house. They'll just walk right on in, start eating and drinking and conversating and everything. Did you know that there are people out there that are professional party crashers? That's what they do. They just go around and crash parties. So, safety first. Safety first, man. If you want everything to go, if you want to stand a chance of things going right, then you want to put some boundaries in place. You want to have some rules and regulations. And you got to be stiff. And don't worry about sounding mean or sounding too strict or whatever. You'd rather be too strict than too lenient, You'd rather sound mean than sound sweet, And then they come around to your spot thinking it's sweet, and they just gonna kick up dust. Because there are some people, man, they don't know how to act. They don't know how to behave whatsoever. They'll show up at your party and they ain't got no problem getting into a fight with somebody and shooting into the crowd and killing the innocent people. They have no problem with that. So you gotta be diligent about that. Do you understand the ramifications of inviting a stranger into your house? When you post something about the internet, especially when you post your address on the internet, or you even post an Airbnb address on the internet, do you understand how dangerous that could be? Anyway, fam, y'all be careful out there. No more talk.